Hey everybody, it's Lynn from A Bit of Birdsong, and I wanted to do a tour of my garden in the backyard. I love fun things and bits and bobs like wind chimes and junky creations, if you will, made from scraps. I continue to expand this because we have so many deer. I cannot plant anything, even things that are supposed to be deer proof, I've had problems with. Or deer resistant, I should say. My point is nothing is deer proof unless you have a high fence around it. So I expanded the garden. Everything that I have needs to be inside of a fence so the deer don't eat it. Oh, look at this bee on the butterfly bush. Got some plants on this side, some herbs over there. I don't have to fence those quite as much. The deer don't really bother the, aromatic and pungent things that grow out here. I do let a lot of these bloom because the butterflies like them. And here goes one of my biggest problems in my garden. I've got huge slugs that eat things. I really don't want to kill them. That's another story. We can start by looking at this really fun gate. This was made out of some scraps from an old tent frame. And I love to collect rusty metal pieces, jewelry pieces, so it's been decorated a little bit, and you are welcome to come in. So it latches with just this makeshift thing here that's zip tied to the fence. Sorry, I know my shadow's in the way. So coming inside, more wind chimes. I have this really fun metal thing that I made. It's like a mobile, all sorts of metal pieces. Let's go ahead and look at the goldfish pond right here. This is, I think, a 17-gallon tub that's lined with like an industrial black plastic so that the fish are not exposed to the metal. And thank you, Amy, for telling me about that. Got a corkscrew rush, I believe it's called, and 5 goldfish that are doing great. This is just a solar sort of a little bubbler that keeps, I guess, enough oxygen in the water. Over here we've got this beautiful antique bird bath, and let's dump it because I just saw mosquito larvae in there. I try to spray that out daily so it doesn't end up like that. We've got some chard growing up here, Swiss chard. I do eat that in my salads. A lot of times I'll just hang my hose up here. Is that on? No. Just had some water built up in the hose. So let me back up so you can see. I've got mums that have been growing for a couple of years. They're actually starting to bloom, and I'm gonna have to maybe thin those out and move them around because I really want more vegetable and fruit and just food space in here. I've got one of the hellebores in a pot, but I'm planning to put that in the yard. The deer don't bother this. I took a test one and put it outside of the fence and nobody bothered it, so that's good. Got some beautiful tomatoes back here, and everything dries out pretty quick. It's been extremely hot. We've got some more mums over here. I love that pot. It's rusting out, unfortunately. Maybe I can find another one. Love to see the little spider webs in here. Spiders are good for the garden. So this one, we've got a beautiful tomato here, and this plant hasn't done a lot. It actually snapped back there, and I tried to repair it because I had a ripe tomato back here, and it did fine. It's in the house right now. And we've got cherry tomatoes that are doing great. Another tomato here. Maybe we'll get something from that before the season's completely over. I moved my scarlet sage back here on the fence. Hope you can see that. It was in a pot. Ooh, there's a spider. Hey. I don't know if you can see it. Got a web there. So it was in a pot, and I could tell that it had just used all the nutrients in the soil, so I moved it. My mom gave me a little redbud tree that I hope is going to grow and do okay. It looks a little dry in some spots. Planted some peppers back there. We'll see what happens. I just don't mind experimenting and seeing what grows. This is all flowers from seeds, and I want the morning glories to. Oh, he got right close to my face. Oh no, that's a yellow jacket. We've had problems with those before, and they are not friendly. What were we saying? Oh, I hope the morning glories will grow right up here and be really pretty. Here's my sunflower. Let me back up because they're getting kind of tall. Got a few holes in them, but I hope the insects won't bother the actual flower. Got some pretty basil. Been making pesto from that. Garlic growing here. And then right around here and here. Tomatoes growing over here. They look good. Got some more peppers planted back here. You can see the nasturtium sign. I have not had any luck with nasturtiums this year. I've got this one that looks horrible, and I know it's hot right now, but I started planting these even before it got this hot, and I just haven't had any luck this year. I don't know why. Got a pretty geranium in a pot here. Marigolds that are supposed to help draw in bugs that are beneficial to get rid of the bugs that damage things. Got some pretty varieties of thyme growing back here. You know, Jason and I love to collect things that we find on our walks. That's what all of this is. And then this is some sort of sedum over here. And then here we have a beautiful mandevilla. I rescued this from the dying plants at Home Depot. Now, of course, the spider web has gotten all over this. It's gonna bloom, and I'm just glad that it's doing great. I do wish the spider web would leave those alone. It's so bright I can hardly see. Once again, nothing grew. I got to do something with that. This is a yellow bell bush from my mom's little hobby farm, and we've got some cayenne peppers. It stays warm here for a long time. I'm in zone 7B, so I'm hoping I will have enough light and enough heat to get a harvest from that. Got a coneflower back here. The one here didn't grow. I'm hoping that that'll take off and do something. We've got more marigolds here. And then I love this. So this is a mesclun mix. This is where I get my salads every day. And we've got another junky little wind chime of sorts. This is an avocado tree that came from a seed. And then here we have a lot of arugula. Greens can get, I guess, more bitter as it gets really hot like this, but I keep these watered. They have done so well. I've been able to take a fresh salad to work every day. Just cut what I need with scissors, take it in, wash it really good, and it's been great. Got a couple of pumpkins growing over here. This is a chocolate vine that my mom gave to me. I had one in my old house, so I'm excited about that. I started to put a trellis over the greenhouse to let this grow up over the top, but then I don't want to tear up this cover before it's time. They don't last forever anyway. Here we have a green pepper that hopefully will actually be edible. This plant behind us I've had green peppers on it, and something has been eating holes in them. There's one here that looks like it might be okay. Recently fertilized those. The marigolds here that are doing well. I've got some lilies here that never bloomed. I don't know what's going on with that. And then my greenhouse that I absolutely love. Got a new shelf in here where I can pot things up and store things and even hang some things. Got a little, like a fairy garden back there for the grandkids. Pots, a place where I sit. There's a metal tray that came from the thrift store. As you can see, soil, that's a mix of all kinds of things. I do have a compost bin in the back where I get compost from, but it can't keep up with me right now. Oh, there's a dragonfly. I love those. I can't believe it's sitting on that hot metal. It's out here a lot. So, I did invest in some grow bags, and I'm going to be ordering some more of these. So far, I love it. So much cheaper than going out and buying pots. They do dry out more quickly, but that's okay. I'm out here watering every day anyway, so I don't think that'll be a problem for me. We've got a patio tomato plant that's got a lot of really beautiful tomatoes on it. Fertilized that yesterday and made sure it had plenty of water. Just love these zinnias. So pretty. And they definitely bring in the beneficial beneficial butterflies and bees. So here we've got a butternut squash. If that takes off, I will figure out at that time where it's gonna go. Maybe on the fence. This is a beautiful Gomphrena here. I did not plant that from seed, I bought that one. This is a salvia here, Wendy's Wish. And then we've got Cape Leadwort here. More butternut squash back here. And you know, I need to learn more about growing green beans. These little container plants have produced some pretty beans, but the ones I put into the ground didn't do well. I think the slugs and whatever else was getting them. There's a cucumber back here, one of the hellebores that's going to go out in the yard. I planted some thyme from seed, so hopefully that'll do well. And then this is from my mom, beautiful sedum, and here's some coreopsis. Love this, just beautiful, beautiful flowers. Flying beneficial creatures love that. And I can't remember what that's called. Is that scabiosa? Somebody please tell me. I'm thinking about bachelor buttons too, and I don't think that's what that is. It's been so long since I had my garden at the old house. I've lost a lot of the names that I used to know by heart. Got a canna lily here, reminds me of my grandmother. A butternut squash that looks like it's kind of wilted in this heat. Needs some water. And a little reading guy out here. And then, so just looking back this way, I found this chair yesterday at the Habitat for Humanity Restore, and I just love it. I love that it's metal. It had a cushion on it that I covered with that really fun fabric from Joann's that I bought not too long ago. They're upside down if you turn it that way. I just did a really quick job. I think that took about 10 minutes, so it's not perfect. Got a beautiful astilbe here. I've added some pavers just to be able to walk through here, but I did want some places to sit down and just enjoy the garden when it's cool enough. I love coming in here and sitting down. My solar lights all come on at night. It's just very nice. Really, really love it here. All right, that's the end of the garden tour, and bye for now.